Josh,
Ah,
want to see a card trick?
that's why I'm here, man.
Amazing. This is the Kissing Cards from Paul Curry's Worlds Beyond.
Okay.
We have two Kiss-E's here. We have the King of Hearts and the Queen of Hearts. We'll leave them kissing inside the deck, just like that. So, if I spread over to here, you can see the Queen on the side. Yes? Sorry.
Yes.
Cool. And on this side, we have the King.
All right.
Okay, not to be obvious, but all right, so we'll take one, the Queen, put it on top, King on bottom, separating them. So in the middle, you can see we have a random card, two random cards touching each other now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now if I snap, we can get the King and the Queen to vanish from the top and bottom of the deck. And look, we have a Queen in the middle, right next to it. Together again.
Star-crossed lovers. Nice.
That's it. So this is the Kissing Cards, and we both did not feel very good about the construction of this trick. I thought it was okay, but then I don't know, using one move for the same for the effect throughout the whole thing, and it's like not a move that I can personally cover well. I didn't like it. It's
The move is clunky.
yeah, very.
Definitely have to get some body motion in to cover it.
That's why I moved.
Even when you do it perfectly, you're clearing a big chunk of cards there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had calling not been invented yet? Like, why not just call a card?
That was I think that was the Hofzinser method of going from underneath.
Yeah.
Which some people do it very well.
On
can't.
stage, I think that'd be fine, but sometimes it's audible. It's hard to control. So there's better ways to do that part of the trick. The people I showed the trick to kind of had a hard time following what the effect was, just because you transpose, the two halves are like this. It's already kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
But the real downfall is when, after you've separated them, you then go back and point out the odd card. At that point, there's too many cards to keep track of.
Mm-hmm.
People aren't sure what's going on. And so the people I showed it to didn't even hardly follow the effect. And it's just there's too much face-to-face and then odd cards and other cards. And it's clear that something magical had happened, but they weren't 100% sure what, because people's spatial reasoning skills are generally poor, which makes following a trick like this difficult. There's a version that I came up with that is a lot more straightforward, and we'll put a link to it in the description. It's a lot more straightforward and much less trickiness, bad trickiness with moves.
It's a lot better.
It's a lot better.
10 times better.
It's a better trick. But it was born from this trick. And so even when we don't like tricks, it always leads to something new, because you try to fix what you don't like. So that's why I think it's important to spend time on every trick, even if you don't like it, because you'll probably come up with something that you do like.
Yeah. And for my own personal taste, I don't think the presentation in this is my kind of thing.
Didn't he just say, insert presentation?
I don't know. I just assumed
at one point he was
cards.
at one point he was like, come up with whatever reason they're doing this.
Oh.
And you're like, okay.
Gotcha. Okay, so I automatically assumed that you had to talk about cards that were kissing.
He left that up to you.
Okay.
And it's just like, he didn't want to go there either, I guess.
Yeah.
But in the version that we'll show you in the link, the better version, there is a cute little premise.
Yeah.
And it's not creepy.
Yeah.
So, not my favorite trick, not your favorite trick.
No.
But it led to a trick that I think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And yeah. It's about that.
Wait. You ready?
Ready.
Oh, that would have been such a cool way to cut out the video.
Right.